man in the pink.
Oh, hi. That was, you did a little spin. You came out and you spun around?
Yes.
It was great. Did you plan on spinning or was it just spontaneous?
I didn't. It was it was the moment.
Yeah. Your hair looks very cute.
Thank you. So does yours.
No, thanks a lot. And we've never met. I can't believe it.
No, because we've run in some of the same circles.
Yes.
I mean, circle.
Yes.
I don't have many circles.
Yeah, I just have one circle as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Kathy and Jimmy is also, she's part of both of our circles.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. But that's how we're connected, as Kathy and Jimmy.
Yes.
And we would have run into each other.
There's so many times where I've left a place and or gone to a place and you've just left, and I'm a humongous fan.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for your show.
Thank
that you're
you.
doing this. First
Thank
of all,
you.
this is just great. And I'll let this go.
Yeah. Don't stop them.
Bring it on.
Okay, now go.
Baby. So the first time I ever saw you was, you were on Johnny Carson. You were on Johnny Carson, and you were doing the seat recline on the airplane.
Comfortable, uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable, or die, not, dead, not dead.
Live, die.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I remember I was just hooked from then on. That was the first time.
Thanks. That was a long time ago.
I remember it was like mid-late 80s, but I remember it like the back of my hand.
You must have been like a toddler.
I was born in '77, but I always watched late night talk shows, and it was just about one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, seriously, because that was a long time ago. So
I remember it very, very well.
Good comedy sensing at that age.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very funny family.
Yeah. Really? Your family's funny?
Yes.
Well, I don't believe this, but I'm going to ask you anyway. And even if you tell me this, I'm not going to believe you. I read that you started speaking at 4 months old.
And a half.
No, you didn't.
I did, I swear.
You can't speak at 4.5 months.
So they told me.
Who told you?
My whole entire family.
So
evidently, the first word was bubble.
Bubble?
Bubble, but I wasn't communicating with people till 6 months. But I remember when I was
What do you mean you
about
weren't
6 months.
communicating till 6 months? What kind of communication at 6 months?
Like paragraphs and conversations and things.
No,
and evidently
you were
it was
not.
And I...
You know, paragraphs and sentences.
Do you know who Dakota Fanning is?
Yes, Dakota Fanning, the little actress.
Yes. Okay, who's my co-star in Uptown Girls. She's the only other person I've met. She started speaking at 5 months old.
No, she didn't.
She did. I believe.
No, and she's brilliant. I love Dakota, and she's brilliant, but again, a liar like you.
Swear I'm not lying. If my family is, I'm sorry that Ellen is doing this to you on national television, Murphy Clan.
Well, I'd be glad to have your family on and hear from them and give them lie detector tests. I never wanted to be that type of show, but I'm going to give lie detector tests.
The lie detector.
Yeah, right.
It'll be a new segment.
All right.
That's priceless.
Yeah.
So, but I do remember up to 6 months. But evidently I was, well, you're not going to believe any of this anyway, so what's the point?
What's your first memory, supposedly? What?
My alleged first memory? I was born in Atlanta, Georgia, so I was being in the apartment in Georgia with my mom.
At what age?
And playing. Well, we left there. I was so young when we left Georgia. So that was probably before a year. But I was in school and I was reading it too. I'm terrible at math, and I wasn't walking to like 2, 3.
Right. My first memory is I don't even remember the Tonight Show you're talking about. I know I did that routine, but I have no idea. I have no memory. I envy that. If you know. I mean,
if it is
alleged. It's not true, but it can't be true. You can't have sentences and paragraphs at 6 months old. You
can.
Well, you should be in you should be in a think tank somewhere. You shouldn't be an actress. You should be doing something more if you have that brain.
No, it wasn't.
What age do children start talking usually? Like a year?
It's boys and girls. I don't know if this is a myth, but every little boy and what do you guys think? I mean,
girls start talking earlier. I heard that.
They generally start talking earlier. Boys, I'd say 2, 2.5.
Oh, well, then there's no way you talked at 6 months.
I know babies that started talking at like. I'm not going to argue this.
No.
We're on your show. It says Ellen.
That's right.
Really, I have no clout here.
If there was videotape, you can do everything. It's hard up that high.
Oh,
Start
okay.
lower. Yeah.
Just I love
Yeah.
mama. Okay.
You're gonna do I Love Mama?
Yeah.
Oh. You
Or
started talking at
maybe
6
just-
months and you're going, how do you write I love Mama? All right. We have to take a break. Yeah. I can. Listen, yesterday Robin Williams was on, and Coco the
I
gorilla
saw it.
has more communication than that. Yeah. All right, we have to take a break and find out if there's anything you're going to tell us that's true. We'll be right back. We're back with Brittany Murphy, and oh, that's very funny. Luann is your character on King of the Hill.
Yes.
Month ending in November. That doesn't sound anything like you.
Why? What do you mean? It's just about one of the greatest gigs in the whole entire universe.
I have never put a face to the voice.
Are you good at all the accents? Can you do all of them?
No, not at all.
No,
I'm
not them.
learning
I mean,
them.
just like foreign accents.
In general, I've always had a mildly decent ear, but I'm learning them, and I have this terrible habit. I just came from London of adapting to environments that I'm in. When I'm anywhere, it generally becomes, except for England, I've just figured out, has become this. There has to be people on check around me to make sure I don't start speaking like Madonna or when I'm in England, and it became that way for a moment. It was a little bit worrisome.
You just start speaking wherever you were. It would just absorb into your.
Yes.
Oh, I am the opposite of that. I can't speak anything. I mean,
But you're from the South, right?
I'm from the South, and I can barely speak that way anymore.
Oh, you do a nice job at it, though. But
little bit.
When my jersey's coming out, I combat it with, when I'm working, like, and we're pulling a 12, 18-hour day, I always combat it with Southern, and then it comes out as no one really notices it.
Yeah, if you
Maybe they will now.
But New Orleans is like Jersey. It's sort of like that. You talk a little like that.
It hasn't all, yeah.
Yeah.
New Orleans, I haven't gotten that yet.
It's Jersey. It's basically, you say quarter and mother.
Quarter mother.
Yeah, you don't say your R's. It's like,
Yeah. Draw. Do you say draw?
I say draw.
Draw. Yeah,
Okay.
we say draw.
Yeah.
Draw.
Yeah.
Not just draw. But
Yeah.
I get this strange kind of Eastern European thing if I'm speaking to anyone.
Eastern European, what's that? How do you sound?
Like this, if I'm talking to anyone from any other country other
You start
than,
talking like that?
Yes, it's so strange. I feel like if I speak perhaps in their language with a little bit of whatever the language is other than English, that perhaps they'll understand me better if it's a reporter, and it doesn't work, obviously.
Right.
I just come across consequentially like an ass.
How do you say liar in Eastern European? All right, you have to come back because
I would love to.
You're adorable and funny,
Thank you.
but you're a liar. But we'll have you back. We'll have your family back. We have family members to back up this. If you have evidence, all right.
I've got proof. I do have proof.
All right. Here's the thing. We meant to talk about this, which is
The Good Boy.
Yeah, The Good Boy. Say something really quickly about it.
It's this extraordinary film. If you have kids, please, it's available on DVD. Everyone should really check it out. Everyone in the audience.
Everyone in the audience is
has a
getting one.
copy.